The phone call came blasting in like an emergency alarm on a Tuesday morning. "I think I totally messed up," the homeowner said defeatedly. There was a long pause before she continued. "I've already spent more than $38,000 upgrading the house," she said in horror. "But my agent says it might not actually increase the value that much." That's the moment most homeowners don't expect when they start improving a property. But real estate has a quiet rule most people learn the hard way. Not all upgrades pay you back. Some just make the house nicer for you. And that's where the story begins. But don't worry, I'll show you exactly what to do to reap profits. Soon I'll show you home upgrades that will boost your home's value. Meet Daniel and Mia, first-time homeowners. Big plans, Pinterest boards full of dream kitchens. You know the type. They bought a modest home in a decent neighborhood and immediately started planning upgrades. "We'll do it in phases," Daniel said. "Kitchen first, then bathrooms, then the floors." Phase 1 turned into phase 2 quickly. Then phase 3 didn't feel optional anymore. Because once you upgrade one thing, everything else looks outdated next to it. That's the trap. They started with the kitchen. $18,000 later, they had quartz countertops, new cabinets, matte black fixtures, stylish backsplash. It looked incredible. Friends came over and said things like, "Wow, this looks like a magazine." And that's where the confusion begins. Because compliments feel like profit, but compliments are not appraisals. Here's what most homeowners don't realize. There are 3 types of home upgrades. Number 1, value-adding upgrades. These increase resale value. Number 2, value-neutral upgrades. These make the home nicer, but don't increase the price much. Number 3, value-added upgrades. These are specific that buyers actually discount them. And the tricky part, most people think everything they do falls into category number 1. It doesn't. There's a strange point in home upgrades where you stop increasing value and start increasing mismatch. If your kitchen feels like a $70,000 remodel in a $400,000 home, buyers don't necessarily pay more. They just wonder, what else is expensive here? Why was this done? Am I overpaying for the neighborhood? And suddenly your upgrade becomes a question mark. After spending nearly $30,000, Daniel asked the obvious question. "So, what should we have done instead?" The answer surprised them, because the highest return upgrade wasn't glamorous, it wasn't trendy, it wasn't even expensive. It was paint, a full interior repaint, natural tones, clean trim, consistent finish. Cost about $450, return $3,500. Because paint doesn't just improve a home, it resets it. Buyers don't calculate value like accountants. They react emotionally in the first 7 to 10 seconds. When someone walks into a home, they're not thinking return on investment, material cost, upgrade quality. They're thinking, does this feel clean, modern, and move-in ready? That's it. Let's talk about flooring. Daniel and Mia almost replaced all their flooring with premium hardwood. Cost estimate, $14,500. But here's the truth they didn't know yet. Most buyers don't distinguish between mid-range luxury vinyl plank and high-end hardwood flooring. What they do notice are clean floors, consistent color, no damage. What really impresses them is the second lowest cost material. So they ended up choosing an $800 low-range option that looked almost the same as premium wood. Value $6,000, cost $800, profit $5,200. There's one upgrade that always wins: curb appeal. It's dirt cheap to add because it controls first impressions. Buyers won't enter your home unless the front of your home looks nice. Daniel and Mia spent $480 on fresh interior paint of the front of the home, new front door color, modern hardware, simple landscape, water blast all hardscape and the roof, dual potted plants on sides of the floor mat that says welcome, and something interesting happened. Their agent noticed that showings increased immediately, not because the house changed inside, but because people now wanted to. The front door is a psychological handshake of the home. A faded or outdated door says, "This home needs work." A clean, freshly painted door with updated hardware says, "This home is cared for." It's not about cost, it's about trust. And trust sells homes faster than upgrades. This is where many homeowners lose money without realizing it. Every neighborhood has a ceiling value. That means no matter how nice your home gets, buyers compare it to surrounding homes. If you exceed that ceiling too far, you don't raise your sales price. You shrink your buyer pool. Daniel learned this the hard way. He said, "Let's simplify everything. High return on investment upgrades, interior paint, curb appeal improvements, lighting updates, minor kitchen refresh, not a full remodel. Deep cleaning and decluttering, remove 50 to 75% of furnishings, plus depersonalizing and staging. Medium return on investment upgrades, flooring, replacement, low bathroom refresh, not a full luxury overhaul, cabinet repainting and hardware. Low return on investment upgrades, high-end custom kitchens in average homes, luxury bathrooms in starter homes, over-personalized design choices, expensive landscaping that doesn't match the area." Months later, Daniel looked back at everything they spent. He realized something simple but powerful. They didn't lose money because they upgraded. They lost money because they upgraded without a strategy. There's a difference. One is emotional, the other is intentional. Here's what experienced homeowners and investors understand. You don't upgrade to make a home perfect. You upgrade to make it market ready, which is move-in ready. Those are not the same thing. One is personal satisfaction, the other is financial strategy. More importantly, it's what most buyers want. If you take only one thing from the story, let it be this. The best home upgrades are the ones that make a buyer say, "This is easy." If the answer feels like yes, the home becomes more valuable emotionally. And that's what drives offers. Not, "This is impressive, this is expensive, this is custom, but I could move in tomorrow." Because in real estate, simplicity sells faster than luxury. Every single time. So make sure your home looks move-in condition, not a full rehab. Because in real estate, the goal isn't to impress people. It's to make decisions easier for buyers. Start with professional photography. Impress them with curb appeal. Wow them with a freshly painted front door. And lead them inside your home. That's how to get maximum exposure. That's where real value is created. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below. Want free help staging your house and getting up to $50,000 above what your home is worth when you sell? We are certified home stagers and certified interior decorators. Ask me for a link to the presentation that illustrates exactly how we can increase your property value up to $50,000. Type "free home staging" in the comments. I've got ideas ready to roll.